says that you're a friend in this coaching fraternity. How many guys do you really consider, close friends?
I'd say probably less than 10. You know, Tom and I had developed a good relationship back when we were in the league together, and that's remained. He'll bounce things off of me when he's frustrated, and I'll bounce things off of him when I am. But certainly, he's been a guy that's been a great role model and a great influence on me, having had the opportunity to coach against him when we were in the league.
You say Josh plays beyond his 19 years. Playing a team within the state that he grew up watching and rooting for, what do you sense from him?
I think he's excited. You don't want that excitement to be a negative. You want it to be a positive, and you don't want him to be too emotional going into a situation, or he'll foul or do something, get out of character a little bit. But I think he's excited to play, and I expect him to play very well.
The familiarity of playing Michigan State, I mean, this is the third straight year that you guys face the Spartans. How does that help as far as preparation?
You know what? I don't know that it does. I think it helps as far as the bullet points. Okay, this is what we have to do to be successful. I don't think guys remember actions that they ran or things like that, but they'll remember, that hey, they kicked our butt on the glass, or they'll remember our transition defense was poor, because we'll show them that. But they're a hard team to prepare for in one day because they run so many different actions, and to me, like playing West Virginia on a one day in the NCAA tournament would be different because you can't simulate that press and practice, especially in a 30-minute practice. Kind of that way with us. They run so many things, you really have to play to your principles.
Do you follow him throughout the year, and how has he done with that youthful group? It seems like they've kind of had to bring the freshmen along.
Well, yeah, it's they're playing a lot of young kids, and when you have young kids, you may have some inconsistencies. But I think we saw last night how the team can play when everybody's playing well, and that was obviously the case. And so they're very capable of defeating anybody in the country, including us. And certainly, they seem to be playing pretty darn well down the stretch, and if last night was any indication, they probably had about as impressive a first-round win as anybody in the tournament.
What is it about Tom Izzo, it's the team that he gets the most out of his players in March?
I think he just beats them and scares them to death. That's got to be it. I think it's inhumane how he treats his guys. I think he's got, he's a master of having his team speaking at the right time, and that goes without saying. And I think a lot of his players probably draw confidence from his confidence in the NCAA tournament because he's had so much success.
What kind of style do you expect the game to be played at? Any idea?
Yeah, I think both teams will try to play fast. I think they'll try to score quick. That's how we play, and that's how he's always played. But if you don't score quick, hopefully our defense is good enough, and I know theirs will be, that you're going to have to earn your points, and shot selection obviously be imperative. But I think it'll be have a good pace to it. I'm not going to predict the number of points because you can play fast, but if you can't get a shot quick, you don't score quite as many points. But I think it'll be an up and down game, at least initially, until it kind of plays out to see what styles both teams will benefit the most from.
Are they playing a little bit smaller too?
Oh yeah, they're playing smaller. Yeah, absolutely. But they're both teams are playing a 6'8" format. It's just that both of them play like guards. Miles obviously is a freakish athlete, but he's got great skill too. I mean, passing, handle, and they put the ball in his hands to make decisions, and we do the same thing with Josh. And so, both teams have a legitimate 5-man that know their role and are very good at it, and then both teams have solid guards without question. But there will be some interesting matchups inside with the two big guys.